at the start of this semester when I finished my portfolio, I had to figure out why I wanted to make art again. So my original reasoning was that I want people to stop and look at it. But then later on the semester, after teaching and I was having a conversation with Ray, and I was a bit frustrated because I didn't really understand why my projects didn't have the same meaning to students as they did to me, because I found they were pretty important. My students said, like, I want to make something cool. And so Ray had reminded me that one of the main reasons anyone makes something is to make something cool. And it actually ended up changing what my final project was going to be. As for my two pieces I selected, it was my self-portrait, because it taught me how to problem solve, like the wood would absorb the moisture of the paint. So I put water on it to make it so that it doesn't. And it also taught me how to paint. And then I don't have the sword with me, so I'm just going to imagine this is a sword, but it's taught me how to not bite off more than I can chew, because I ended up not being able to finish my installation due to me thinking it wouldn't take that much time. And I'm very grateful for the experiences that I've learned. It's been a very fun time here that I've had. And if it wasn't for the opportunities I've been given here, I would not have been able to do any of this. Like I never even thought I'd be working with wood, let alone making swords and stuff like that with it. And so I'm very grateful for this time I've had here. Thank you.
I really enjoyed our time together, working with you. I love your passion. I have been fortunate to be able to work with you. Congratulations. You have a great future.
Thank you.
It's so cool to see how an idea, how something in someone's mind manifests into something else, and how you were researching them. So, you know, if I was looking up theory on something, like I would just Google it and I'd have the screen, you know. But you went in there. It was like one of those like strings on the, you know what I mean? Like you were solving puzzles. Every card was on the whiteboard, and actually, you know, and how you were writing it down, and how, like, you know, for you, you needed to see it visually, and you needed to see it bigger than that, and like, it was like, okay, cool. You get going and doing stuff, and then it's like, okay, you go in and see what George is doing. It's like, okay, there's things happening, right? And it was the same day. I remember the first day you started cutting the styrofoam. I thought that was going to kill you. You're cutting away, and styrofoam is in the air, and there's styrofoam all over the room, and like, we already struggled with this on a regular basis, you know. And then a couple days later, Angela shows up with garbage bags of more styrofoam. We're like, we're gonna eat up on it because this.
We still have some.
Yeah. It's so awesome to watch your students like be in the moment and be passionate about the thing you're doing, you know?
We hadn't had a lot of conversations around motivation. That's such a striking question. And you said, after my portfolio, I need to figure out why I wanted to make art again. And I get it, right? Like, as an artist, not a visual artist, but an artist, sometimes you get so attached to, I'm creating for an end goal. And a portfolio to submit to university is such a like neat and tidy, I submitted, like I did the thing, right? So concentrated on the portfolio piece, forgetting that it's like a living thing, right? That your portfolio is something that stays with you your entire career, it shifts. But in that moment of your life, you're saying like, okay, I hit submit, or I passed it in. I'm glad that you had mentors around you to help you kind of grapple with that, right? I think you've been so fortunate that you've been able to find quality mentors, and I'm looking at a couple right now. I say fortunate, but I also know that that's a two-way street, and they've both spoken so highly of you working with you. So I think fortunate in the sense that you found them, but more than luck that that relationship stayed and stuck, and that they wanted to keep working with you. Because I've heard amazing things from every single person that has interacted with you in your art journey. So yeah, I'm really excited to stay up to date on what Mount Allison brings for you, and that fine arts journey, and the football stuff too. I mean, sure, right? Football's great, but yeah, it's been really awesome having you back at second semester. We always hope that Idea Center is not just like the art portfolio, isn't the end, right? It's a living document. The idea center isn't the end. It's not like, okay, I did idea center now. It's like, no, like this is just another step on the journey.
Your greatest attribute is your curiosity. You're almost gleeful when you're learning something new. And I love that about you. Another great attribute about you is that you don't give a care about stereotypes and about what society thinks your role could be. You're willing to knock down those barriers between what you're supposed to be and what you want to be.
About the whole process of submitting a portfolio, and then when indicating a portfolio going, you had such a community around you for that. It just hit me that, you know, we were all positive for you and wanted the best, but you were absolutely steadfast in your belief that it was just a process and it's only a wait list and it's going to work out. Like, and I just want to pull that out. It was never, his confidence will never waver once. Like, and that was something. Just in general, like, remember all the people you've met, you know what I mean? And when you know, when you have, whether it's us calling you because we have the next George in our class and we need you to talk to them, or it's, you know, you're doing a wood project and you've got a mentor that you can call on, like, stay connected, you know? The people you meet, whether it's your peers, staff members, like, don't forget about those people, you know what I mean? Like, they're always, the connections you make can be lifelong. I think you've done a great job of leaving a positive impact on us, and we're here for you when you need us.
Okay. Thank you.